Hello students. Last in my first video about lectures on grammar topics, I told you about word. I forgot to tell you one thing about it. You take any random alphabet or group of alphabets, make as many words you can. Not necessarily you should make the words that you know. You attempt any word, and once you are done with, maybe you can take five alphabets, but make sure in all five alphabets there has to be one or two vowel, because without vowel only the hissing sound words can be made. So you take any maybe 5, 10, any random number of alphabets, make sure that there are some vowel alphabets, and you prepare as many words as you can. Remember, doesn't matter you make any new word, just check in the dictionary if it is the word available, and if it is available word, write down its meaning, write down its pronunciation, and try to use that particular word in your own sentence or language, whether you are writing it or speaking. I hope you will follow this particular one activity and you will enjoy the method. Now today, as I said, that these words are classified into different classes or parts. They are known as parts of speech. We have already discussed in my previous video that there are 8 in numbers. So out of these 8, today I am here to discuss number one topic, that is noun. So what in this particular video we will cover what exactly noun means and what are the different types of nouns with their examples. So the first thing that let us discuss is definition of noun. Remember, nobody will ask you the definition of noun in any examination. If you are in 5th standard or maybe 4th standard or maybe in 1st standard, if you see your English textbook, there are some examples related to English grammar. They will ask you to identify noun in a given sentence, and they will ask you to tell its type, what kind of noun it is. So in order to understand what exactly noun is, first see the definition. The definition says that nouns are the words that refer to people, places, things, actions, qualities, and ideas. So this is, I have tried to make it comprehensive. But if you study further, if you really want to do your graduation and post graduation in English language, and if you select the subject linguistics and stylistics, this particular definition may not be applicable over there. This is just for the sake of the people who are up to secondary or up to junior college. So this will be the definition, that it refers to the nouns. Traditionally nouns are the words that refer to people, places, things, actions, qualities, and ideas. For each and every word that is there in the definition, I have tried to give one example of each. For example, Ram, Mumbai, duster, swimming, honesty, electricity, etc. Understand this. Now, the people will ask me why we need to learn about noun. When we are simply going to use them, why you need to learn about nouns? See, it's a beauty of language. The more you will know about language, it may be any language, you will start falling in love of language. And once you fall in love of language, the from career point of view also, your love for the sake of any language is very important. Besides that, in Maharashtra, if you are trying or aspiring to complete your MPSC or crack MPSC or UPSC, the knowledge of English language is tested, and mostly the English grammar and writing skill or comprehension skills are tested. So you never know, they may ask you any question related to noun. So if you know everything about noun and its types, that will be beneficial for you too. I hope the things are getting clear. Now, types of noun. Number one is common noun. The title itself suggests what common means. Common means general, which is not specific. So you can refer to any person. For example, if I say that there is a boy over there, no, you cannot tell me whether the boy is Aryan or the boy is Ramesh. You don't know about the person. I simply referred a boy. So you will realize or come to know about very few things about the person. Boy. At least your mind will tell you that there is a boy, so you will assume that there is a boy. So it's common for that particular breed, it is commonly referred as boy, girl, city, book, caste, anything, but which is in common, general. You cannot specifically tell that yes, I am referring to this one particular person or place or maybe the idea. So it is general, and I have given you many common nouns over here in the slide also, you can see. The next point is proper noun. Proper means very specific noun. As soon as I say, I utter this particular noun, you realize or understand that particular one. It may be a person, it may be a place, it may be a thing, it may be an idea, but you understand that particular specific person. For example, if I say that today Sita is absent in the class, so you will realize that the one girl whose name is Sita was absent. If I say there is a girl who is absent today, so you won't be able to understand which girl or who is the person or who is the student that I'm talking about. But if I say that Sita is absent today, you will realize the one particular person because of that proper noun. If I say I have to go to a village, now village is the common noun, so you won't get the specific meaning. Which village, you will ask the next question. And if I give you the name of that particular village or city, like if I say that I want to visit Mumbai, so obviously I will take a flight to Mumbai, or maybe I'll take a train to Mumbai. I will not go to Chennai. Or if I say you to go to your city back, so whatever your own particular city is there, you will try to go over there. So proper noun gives you a specific sense of that particular person, place or thing. The next one is abstract noun. See, abstract, the title itself suggests that abstract means you cannot watch it, you cannot see it, you cannot feel it, you cannot touch it, you cannot test it. Such ideas or the qualities, their nouns, their names are called abstract names. As you can see, I've tried to incorporate wisdom, anger. See, wisdom, if you can label someone that he is very wise person, you can say that he is very angry, you can say that the soldiers are very brave. But bravery, anger and wisdom, these nouns you cannot see specifically somewhere that yes, there is something called anger or wisdom lying over there. No, you cannot see it, you cannot feel it by all your five senses. By five senses means you all know that is starting with touch, is starting with taste, eyes, smell and all. So any noun that cannot be felt by five senses is abstract noun, and mostly the ideas and the qualities, their noun, come under this heading, abstract noun. Opposite to abstract noun, there is something called concrete noun. Concrete noun, again the title itself suggests, concrete means you can feel it, you can test it, you can smell it. Such nouns, nouns of the person or nouns of animals or nouns of anything that is lying over there, actually you can feel it or test it. For example, if I say that tea is being made, so the aroma you can feel and you can realize that yes, there is tea which is being made. If I say that the chapatis are lying over there, you can see and get it, you can see it, you can test it, you can touch it. Perfume, you can smell it, you feel the aroma over there. If I say there is a table, so you can go and watch it, you can touch it, you can sit on it. So these nouns are concrete nouns. The next one is collective noun. See, you need to be very specific in collective nouns, because one word substitution, these collective nouns are asked, and in some competitive examinations also these collective nouns are asked. So what exactly collective noun means? Collective noun means it's a group of maybe animal, group of maybe things, group of maybe men, women, group of any bees, anything, birds, flies. So that collectively that group is named something, and that name of that particular group is called collective noun. I have jotted down certain examples like crowd, herd, team, bunch. You can see in the picture also flock of sheep, a pride of lions, a hive of bees. So these are very important to know from the competitive examination point of view also. The next one is compound noun. Compound means combination of two. Combination of two means combination of two nouns clubbed together to form one noun. You can see in the example teamwork, textbook, seafood, sunflower. Such are the compound nouns. It's very easy to remember, so not to discuss much about it. The next one is material noun. Material suggests that it's a material. Mostly they are uncountable nouns. So the nouns that refer to materials or substances from which things are made. You can see that sugar. Out of sugar you can make sweets, you can make tea, you can make coffee. Cotton, out of cotton you can make clothes. So these are material nouns and you cannot count one sugar or one cotton. If you want to count them, you must add something like 1 kg sugar, 1 quintal cotton, 1 liter water, or maybe half liter milk. So these things should be added in order to count them, but actually they are not counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, and mostly they are uncountable nouns. In the next slide also we will see what countable and uncountable nouns are. So these are material nouns, the names of the material substances. The next one is countable noun. Very easy to understand. Countable means you can count 1, 2, 3. Any name that can be counted is countable noun, and they occur either singular or plural. Singular means one, plural means more than one. That we all know. Very easy to remember. The next one is uncountable noun, which cannot be counted in number like 1, 2, 3, 4. And as I said in a previous slide, previous slide, mostly the material nouns and abstract noun, they come under this heading uncountable noun. Very simple to understand. They cannot be counted as 1, 2, 3. The next one is possessive noun. Most of the time we commit error in writing the possessive nouns. Possessive nouns mostly make sure that the apostrophe mark, you marked it properly. Mostly in plural form of the nouns, many of the students they commit error like wise ball, boys, and then apostrophe. So if it is plural, make sure that after s that apostrophe mark has to be placed. So possessive means that shows your ownership. This is mine. For example, my laptop or Ram's laptop, like this. And in a glance, I have given you, incorporated to you a very nice picture which is there in englishgrammarhere.com, which is available online also. You can see with the examples, and in a very nutshell they have given you. I liked this particular picture, so I just wanted you to have a look at it. So finally, you can reach me at rampatil26@rediffmail.com. These are the types of nouns. You need to understand them, and whenever you come across any noun, try to identify its type. And if you form this particular habit of identifying the type or identifying the noun, you will start enjoying the language. You will start falling in love of language, and that is what I mean that you should fall. Majority of the time people try to neglect English grammar because of these rules and all, but let me tell you, once you start understanding English grammar, you will start liking it. I hope that you would patiently listen all these videos and try to implement them in your daily life. Once you do that, you will definitely start liking the language, English language. With this, thank you very much.